Back with another one. Grind hard. It's your boy Kev under the stands, man. I'm with Worldarama right now, but introduce yourself to the world. Cause I just call him grind hard, man.
Yeah.
Cause the man, look, the man grinds hard. You understand?
That embroidery is legendary right there.
Oh man, fire.
Shout out to my peoples out in Pakistan that do my, you know what I mean, do my joints.
Look, we already went around the world,
You
man.
know what I'm saying? Word.
Listen, this dude could freestyle. This dude could rock a party. This dude would sing to the ladies as well over the beat. It's a
Facts.
This man right here came to Media Monday, and I'm talking about. I wanted to bring people out that I knew were just not even that were going to be interactive and had a really good like social media following. But the way he gave us the energy that night was legendary. It will live forever. I know you see it on both of our pages.
Yes.
But the way he, like, I felt like when you went, everybody kind of knew what we was here to do.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like,
set the
it
tone.
was time to, it was like, it was time to have a good time. It was time to put our music out there. And you were definitely leading the forefront on that. So I want to thank you, my brother, for being a part of our first one. Because that performance was legendary.
Yeah, that was a dope. This is a dope platform. And I appreciate, you know what I'm saying, you having me on it and being a part of it. So I like authentic stuff and people that I see that's really giving back to the culture and contributing to it. So, you know what I mean, to be here and have some dope artists that was in here, and you know what I mean, and I seen you, like I've known you for a while from back in the days when you was doing lawyers and labels and everything,
All
you know
day,
what I'm saying?
Man.
Word, you know what I mean? R.I.P., you know what I'm saying? Word.
JB all the time, you know the vibe.
I ain't gonna front. I'm about to drop that episode that I filmed of y'all back in the days where he was hosting the whole joint. I still got that episode.
Please tag me, man. I would love to see that, man.
Of course.
I keep that man going, man.
Yeah.
I tell you right now, there's definitely a question that I always ask artists on and off the camera. Well, I know the answer here, so I want to ask you. But one of JB's, man, best questions that I thought he would always ask the artist, how is the music scene where you from? And that question would just open them up and they would just start explaining everything. It's a great name dropper. But we are here to put the light on you, where I'm not on the stage. I am under the stands, man. And your movie is going crazy. Like, tell the world about this movie.
Shout out to Lucy the movie, y'all. You already know. 1.25 million streams in like less than 3 weeks on Tubi. You know what I mean? So people paying attention and we out here, you know what I'm saying, promoting it, and we're going to keep promoting it. The soundtrack is coming. My single, one of my singles that's on it is called Everything Burns. It's out on streaming platforms. I released that joint, but GQB's produced the whole soundtrack and all of it's coming soon. And y'all about to see a whole bunch of videos and everything to support the movie and promote it because it's not done. It just dropped November 11th. So, you know, that tells you if we already got that many people viewing it, then all we could do is go up from here. So shout out Kyron Hodges, Chase Show Up, the director and the producers and everything like that. My dude Tristan, everybody that was involved with it, all the actors and actresses and the cameraman and the editors and the key grips and everybody. You know what I mean?
Shout out to Grips, bro. You know what I mean? Shout out to people you don't see but you need, man.
Right, exactly.
Now, you have a great following with Grind Hard TV where it doesn't matter where this man is, what event, he will go live. I had to beg him not to go live on this. I had to beg. He was like, "Yo, he's taking video. I see the camera over here." But he said he would keep it. You know, he would just do some media with it. What gave you the inspiration, and not just so much that we living in a world where everybody's going live, but what makes, because they are going live, but they're not going as live as you. What gave you the inspiration? Like, you know what, man, I'm going hard every time. I'm grinding hard every time.
Well, there's two reasons I started going live. Is because I wasn't going live enough. When everybody was going live, I wasn't doing it enough. I was just filming and recording and everything like that. But I realized that when you go live, it's less editing you that I have to do. Because when I go live, whatever's live going on is what people's going to get. You know what I mean? And then it's archived on the platform that I send it to. Either it's YouTube, if I'm going live on YouTube, or I'm going live on Instagram.
I see a lot of YouTube from you, man.
Yeah, because YouTube, it don't stop me. Like when I'm going, it's certain things that could play that it'll play full out, and then later they'll try to flag me for somebody's music or something like that. Instagram will automatically cut you off. You know what I mean? But with YouTube, it's up there and it stays up there, and then I could download it from YouTube, and then I could submit it to Rough Riders Radio and iHeart and, you know what I mean, and Deezer and all them other places. And as long as I got good reception in the place, the quality is, 1080. You know what I mean? Sometimes it could be 4K depending on how good your Wi-Fi is, and that's everything right there. Because you see on TV, they play lives. They play a lot of people's lives. So why am I going to be having to get a lot of footage and have to edit it up when I could just go live, and whatever happens, happens? A lot of times people was talking crap and my live was going and somebody else heard it and they had to step to people about that shit. Like,
oh my God.
A lot of people got in their feelings about my lives.
Eye in the sky.
Yeah, man. Like, it's crazy and people know when I come in the building, if I'm filming with my GoPro and I'm going live. So just know, and I tell a lot of people when they be talking, I'll be like, yo, if you don't want this out there, make sure you know I'm live. So, and some people was thinking that it wasn't nothing, but then when somebody come back to them, like, yo, I heard you saying this and that, like, watch what you saying on that live when that camera's hot. Be careful. You know what I mean?
Man. Yo, so like, where do you get your energy from? Like who inspired? Like, not even so much inspired you, because we answered that before and like in another take. But what, like, your energy when you grab the microphone, man? It's kind of like I feel like the '90s hip. I feel really. I'll just say it. I feel hella Grand Poover when you grab the mic. I'm like, I don't know if you're about to like sing a little bit. I don't know what he's up, but I do keep my eyes anytime you perform in an event, man. What gives you that energy? Having a good day, having a bad day. What keeps your energy high, man?
I guess I'm a very energetic person. Like, ever since I've been, performing, I always love to perform. So I don't know why I get so hype. It's just, I guess I'm a hype person. Because when you're performing, you're going to bring out who you are. There's a lot of people that perform, and when they perform, they be laid back, like Snoop, and certain people that just real calm and laid back. But it seems that when I get on the mic and I start performing, I love projecting my energy to the crowd, and it comes out like aggressive. You know what I mean?
Listen, you might say that it is, but I feel like it's really a control. Like, you really send that energy to everybody in the room. Mm-hmm. So and I'm talking about an artist that will perform, and then there's 4 people, 4 of us is rocking. 4,000 of us are rocking. So when they put you in this movie, right? I don't want to give it away. I don't want to give it away because I want the people to watch it.
Right.
How long was the filming? Was this like?
It was like a 6-month shoot.
A 6-month shoot?
Yeah, it was like a 2-month read where we kept having to go back and read for parts, and then they was picking. A lot of people's roles got switched.
Okay.
A lot of people's roles got switched in the movie, and I just kept coming because back then I was promoting a single called "Go Bay Bay." And that's the joint when I be performing that, I be having the whole crowd saying, "Go, babe, babe." So I hired a PR person who happens to play a cop in the film. And, one of the things that she's done for me was like send me in certain directions to get certain things done. So she sent me to this read. And when I went to the read, I guess it was official. We was in Show Up Studios in Brooklyn, Sunset Park area when they had the studio over there. And I know Pop, Show Up, Che, all of them. And I just kept going back because they was like, "Yo, son, you ain't never come to my studio." Just so happens that I'm here to read for a movie that's going to be partially shot in y'all studio. So I kept going back to the reads, and it turned out that I wound up getting this character in this role.
Yeah, man. That's
You know what I mean?
Like, it's not I won't give nothing away. It's not a cliffhanger, but you definitely going to see my man. My man is in that joint.
That's a fact.
Soon as you put it online that it was out, I was home that day. I said, nope.
Yeah,
I'm putting it up there. I'm supporting because you support everything I do.
Thanks.
And I got to support you down to the drippity that you lace me with. You said the embroidery crazy, and it is definitely high quality. So y'all better support them.
That's the groundhog gear. You know what I'm saying? I got the groundhog gear out there. You see, that's why I'm rocking the Pooh Shiesties. I got the jackets, the hoodies. You know what I'm saying? We got a bunch of things coming on, and I'm, it's me running this. I do all of this, so I love it. It's my passion, and of course, now when you love something and you doing it for damn near your whole life, you got to now eat off of it. So that's what it is. I've learned from all of the different genres or the different times of hip hop, from wax to DVDs, CDs, all that. Like I didn't live through all of that.
Yeah, because I saw in an interview that you was working with like 50 Cent's cousin.
Yeah, I used to manage 2-5.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And this is when 50 first came out, and 2-5 was down with us doing a lot of stuff. And you know what I mean? Like that's a whole story right there, with 50 not really wanting 2-5 to shine because he didn't want his cousin to possibly get caught up and hurt over the shit he was doing with all of the beef and all of that. So that kind of got, you know what I'm saying, blackballed or whatever.
Yeah,
but,
I definitely took away that was a move of what I do, you don't do. You know what I'm saying? Like get it on that side. No need to be caught in the crossfire of something that somebody else was doing.
That's a fact. But still, like you want to help all your family get on, man. Like, you know what I mean? I respect 50 and all that because of his business attributes and everything that he's accomplished, and still being on and doing his thing to this day. But at the same time, I feel like if you big like that, you could let your people shine, nigga. That's it. Like,
okay, all right.
Because he would be eating already on his own. You're not coming out your pocket to help him. He's winning off of you. Any rapper that get on or anybody that blow up the family around them is always going to be a lane opened up for them.
Yeah, and
let them drive up that lane.
At the time when you running point, you got to go nuts, so B. You know what I mean? Like Allen Iverson couldn't be passing the ball to his cousin. You got to take it to the hole. And I know if you Allen Iverson, that's a good shot. If you Allen Iverson's cousin, you waiting in the corner like I'm open. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So 2-5 was probably definitely open. If Fifth ain't passed the rock.
Nah, he wasn't with that. He wasn't jacking that.
Yeah. So who else you ever worked with in the game, man?
I've worked with a lot of people. Groundhog TV's been on for 21 years, so I didn't film everybody.
Wait, hold on. You've been doing this for 21 years?
Groundhog TV started in public access 21 years ago, 2004. May is when we formed Groundhog Productions of 04, and Christmas of 04 is the first time it aired on TV in New York City.
What channel was this?
Public access, so it was Brick Arts or BCAT back then.
Yeah,
it was BCAT, MNN, QPTV, Can, and Staten Island.
So I definitely watched that because I used to keep my TV on that. That's how I used to stay close to the street. Yeah, definitely.
Man. And I was everywhere. So I was like how I am now, as an older man. I was that 10 times younger. So I was everywhere with the camera, filming, going crazy, and I was getting a lot of footage of a lot of artists.
You got all that.
Yeah, I got like,
wow.
I got thousands of hours of footage. I even got a lot of God bless the dead rappers. You know what I'm saying? I got a lot of rappers that was before they was big. They was, you know what I'm saying? I got Chris Brown when he was a young kid at Summer Jam mad years ago dancing around. I got a whole performance of Stack Bundles at one of my events. I got a lot of Fred the Godson stuff. I got a lot of stuff.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
The world needs to see that, man. That's and not to say, and definitely to say, like taking a page out of your book, that's what I was doing and what I'm still doing when I throw these events. Is not so much archiving the artist, but just giving them the platform of, damn, this guy might be something, or this guy might not be nothing, but I'm gonna treat everybody the same because I have no idea
who's gonna be the next one to pop.
Who's who, and I've been around dudes that's been chilling one day and designing the next day.
Yeah.
You know
that's why if you go on my YouTube channels, you could go to Groundhog Television on YouTube, or you could go to Worldarama, #The Hoth, and go to the lives. Just, you know, it got the videos and the other shorts, but go to my lives and just scroll through my lives and look at shit. It's a lot of stuff on there, man. I got a lot of stuff on there with people like doing stuff, and a lot of celebrities and a lot of artists that wasn't really popping and now they really popping, or it's a lot of things on there. You could explore, go through that rabbit hole of Groundhog Productions and see what it's all about.
I definitely enjoyed your Everything Burn, and that was the Brooklyn Museum performance video.
Everything Burns is actually one of the songs off the soundtrack.
But I mean the video, like.
Well, that video.
Was that like a mic drop or something? Like, cause that, like the colors on that was fire.
Well, I think the Everything Burns one I did that on the 6-line cipher.
Okay.
Because it's not an official video for that yet. I'm gonna put it out.
All right.
But what I did was I was doing a lot of mic drops, and I was debuting songs on mic drops. So on the 6-line cipher, shout out to my guy Lazarus the Top Don. He do the 6-line cipher. I did Everything Burns mic drop on that.
Yeah, that was a fire.
You know what I'm saying? And then I did the Can't Wait mic drop on the Barclays series. Like when I was on top of the truck and we was in front of the Barclays
Now
Center.
explain that, because I'm seeing everybody, like a lot of the artists in New York City are rhyming on top of this truck, but where could they get into that?
Y'all could book us, just holler at me, or you can holler at DJ Weirdy Wolf or Packer Wolf Promotions on Instagram.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Just Packer Wolf Promotions or DJ Weirdy Wolf, or just hit up Worldarama or Groundhog TV Podcast on Instagram. We the ones that be out here being in all of the parades. We was in the Halloween parade, Labor Day parade, the Nigerian Day parade, Puerto Rican Day parade. You know what I'm saying? They even went to the Pride parade. Anywhere you go where you playing dope music and you got performers on top of a platform, people gonna flock to it, and that's what we got. Shout out to my guy DJ Weirdy with AKA Crucial Mr. One Love. We also got a project out too called They Love World. You know what I'm saying? And that's out right now, produced by Cover. And that's going crazy.
Okay, we got to definitely shout Blue out. You know he's watching.
Blue Diaz, I tried to get him to come with me tonight, but he was out doing some stuff.
Okay.
You know, everybody see where we run around, Blue is always with me, because we got a project coming out called Worldarama's Vision, and we got about 4 singles out right now. And one of them is the Can't Wait joint that we talking about. And then the Go Bay Bay, he produced that. I got the Cold World record, he produced that. We got a couple of joints, and we got a whole EP coming out. Well, not an EP, it's an album now, because we got a lot of new things that's going on, and it's going crazy.
Now, are you with putting your songs on Spotify, or are you just gonna go straight to YouTube? Because I feel like you the YouTube king.
Well, yeah, all my stuff gonna go on YouTube. Even if I don't put my projects on DSPs, because sometimes, like for instance, the They Love World project, that's just on Bandcamp. I want to get the direct sale, so I'm just promoting that link for that. You know what I mean? I got certain EPs that's only out on Bandcamp, because that right there, you name your price and your fans could go to it from your link and they'll buy it and it'll come directly to you. So you don't always got to put all your stuff on all of the DSPs to put it on Spotify and all of that stuff to get a quarter of a penny off the dollar. You could just sometimes have it come directly to yourself.
I knew there was something. I'm telling you, this guy right here got it figured out.
Yeah.
And he be doing little moves, not little moves, but he be doing different moves that brings him a lot of different eyes. Because I'm talking about always live. Like, I make a reel, you know me, I make the reel at my party. He would beat me 100 times to a Media Monday reel. I would get home and the whole show live already. I'm like, damn.
People be saying that to me. They be like, yo, after the show is up and then I put the cover on it, whether it's the flyer or whatever, and then I posted it and then I send it to people that night. They be like, damn, this nigga got the whole show up already.
The whole show up. Before I could finish my reel, the whole show is up, man.
Yeah, because I be live the whole time.
Testament, man.
And I do 2-hour shows. So like sometimes some of my episodes be shorter, however the content was, or if a DJ's playing a lot of songs, I'll cut it short because they'll block me from playing all these other people's music. So usually you'll see on my lives, it's either people talking or it's just live performances, because you'll get blocked or shut down with other people's music and their DSPs watching everything. So it'll be mainly performances, and I put it right up, and it's up to stay. As long as the quality is good, I could take that audio or take that video, chop it up, and do what I want to it. You know what I mean? I don't have to use up all of my camera space and all of that.
Now, do you throw your own shows?
Yes, that's actually what we do with the Packer Wolf promotion truck.
Yeah, I know that.
You know
that's a performance, but you think, like, because I would, like a grind hard show, I would already know that I'm going to be live, I'm going to be able to see myself.
Right.
That's definitely something that
anywhere I go, I'm live. So every time I'm somewhere, I always go live because I need that content, because my show also comes on Rough Riders Radio, iHeart, Deezer, Spotify, a lot of different platforms. So I always got to give them episodes or just audio. Like, a lot of people could sit and just listen to the show. So a lot of artists, y'all don't know that when I record y'all live and I put your stuff on these platforms and it's audio, that's giving you an idea that you could put out a live album or a live show or a live EP. It don't have to just be you recording in the studio. You perform your songs live and you could put out a live album. A lot of people don't understand that.
Trying
but
to tell you,
I'm giving
man
it jewels.
Grinds hard. He's dropping a lot of jewels, man. Now, what's next? Well, besides the album that you just said you're working on.
Well, you know, Lucy the movie's out right now. The soundtrack's
crazy.
The soundtrack to that is coming. Shout out GQ Beats. I'm in another coming up real soon, I'm in an episode of another series called the Red Hook series. And in that episode, I'm performing actually. It's a club scene where they looking for artists and stuff, and I'm performing that Can't Wait song. Blue Diaz is performing, and we with Method Man's son. He performing one of his songs. Method Man's daughter's in his too. She's getting proposed to in that. That's the Red Hook series. That episode is coming. And then I'm in a short, real quick joint from some joint called The Rundown. I'm a real quick scene in that movie. And this Saturday, I'm going to play a bum in some other joint.
Yo, this man is acting, designing, teaching you guys, blessing you guys, and keeping on the grind.
That's the name of it, grind hard. It's not just a name, it's a lifestyle.
Super hard, man. I got a lot of respect for this man. Definitely let them know where they could find you. And
my next
gear, bro.
Just hit my DM. Like, you want grind hard
this
gear?
is direct sell as well.
Yeah, that's direct
He's
sell.
doing direct. We getting back to that. We were saying that. We're getting back to wax. We're getting back to buying it straight from the artist.
Yeah, because, nowadays, since, like we was talking about with Spotify, and I got stuff on Spotify too. My Spotify page is lit, little something. Shout out to the 260-something monthly listeners that be paying attention to my joint. And, I want to make it to where the artists, we independent now, so you got to make your own money off this. You could do it as a passion and you love it and a hobby, but it's ways you can make money off this. You know what I mean? Your streams could keep coming in. You could get your little money off your streams because they got to pay you a penny now per stream, or you could just put it on a Bandcamp site where they could go right to that link and buy it. You could say that album is $20. You know what I'm saying? You got 100 people that like your shit and want to buy it. They spending $20 on your shit. You feel what I'm saying? So we got your merch. You could get your merch done. You could put it out there when you go to your shows or you out and about doing your stuff. Sell your stuff. Like, you can make your, you know what I'm saying, your money, and it'll build up. And all you got to do is, I just seen a podcast the other day, and Joe Buttons, he said, all you need is a solid $30,000 to $50,000, 50 to 30 to 50,000 fans, and as long as they hardcore, diehard fans of yours, and they keep supporting and buying what you putting out, then you good forever. Mm-hmm. That's all you need. Now just say us, like the independent guys that's out here. If you got a good 10,000 fans, because everybody want to fluff up their numbers on Instagram like they got all these followers. So if you really got all of those followers, then work on 10% of those followers and get them to buy your tickets to your shows, buy your merch, support your music and buy it. You know what I'm saying? You'll be good. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of people ain't really focused on that. Everybody want the biggest glamour and glitz of it, but it's hard work to try to make it big in this game. Like, you had some people on here just earlier, and they, like, you ain't gonna get nothing. Shout out to the guy. He was like, you know what I'm saying, you gotta make it happen. And
that was another day. I'm wearing a different sweater.
Oh, yeah. Well,
it wasn't today.
Well, earlier in the episode.
Earlier in the week.
Yeah, in the episode.
I'm joking, man, but this was been a great interview. This is my bro. Let them know where they can find you.
Worldarama on everything. WORLDARAMA. Like, that's not just Instagram. It's on YouTube. It's on TikTok. It's on Facebook. Worldarama name is on everything. And Worldarama is the owner and CEO of Grind Hard TV. You know what I'm saying? So it's going to be a lot of grind hards this, grind hard that. But when you see this logo, that's why you see me going so hard with my logos. It's me. All that ever grind hards, you know what I'm saying? Thank y'all for keep boosting up the name. But this logo right here,
listen,
this is the official Grind Hard. You know what I'm saying?
Can we get some throwback Wednesday on your Instagram and YouTube when you start dropping these old videos of these performances?
Yes, that's exactly what.
Definitely love to see those.
It's nothing to hide, but I'm gonna put Grind Hard little short episodes, half-an-hour episodes, back on public access.
Oh,
so
that's fire.
That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna start releasing half-an-hour episodes back on public access all over the city. So when niggas is in the crib, chilling, just vibing, you'll be able to see authentic episodes.
Like video music.
Right. You know
word.
what I'm saying? Shout out to my guy, Ralph McDaniels. It's Ralph McDaniels in New York City on TV production. Then it's Grind Hard TV. So I'm going to have these authentic episodes with this classic footage that y'all can just watch and put it out there. You know what I mean? So that's just what it is. A shout out to Rough Riders Radio and Our Heart and everybody else that rock with me. You know what I'm saying? So that's just what it is, man. We out here.
Yo.
Lucy the movie out now. Tubi.
Out now.
Grind Hard.